So,
Oh shit, what a mistake.
to let us recap our last session a little bit real quick, you finally managed to acquire the supposed needed stone that would help you gain access or find your way to to your wish as per Corcusias's
Is it my
divine
connection
poem.
or is Isaac breaking?
Am I breaking?
No.
Shit. Alright, continue.
No problem. Where was I again? Okay. So after leaving the village of Ichiro and being hailed as heroes for helping them evade a horrible fate to a plague, your travels, before you could even travel back, you were transported via a strange portal back to the Druid Grove. As you approached the, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was, who was carrying the stone again? I seem to have forgotten.
Me.
The stone by itself managed to place itself at its supposed place, and as a result, Korkusia woke up because she was still asleep still stuck at the base of the tree. As Sabine was trying to comfort her, as per her strange reaction, being that she was overwhelmed with emotion, crying, but at the same time feeling as if it's wrong and yet still right. That little moment tipped something within you, Sabine, and it resulted in your mark once more expanding and releasing strange creatures upon you all. The creatures called babos, which are, to those who are knowledgeable in the arcane, and honestly most of you all have heard about the realm of the abyss, where creatures like these or demons like these reside within. At the end of the battle, you saw that all the babos that were slain were then once again reabsorbed within the strange mark that was shown upon Sabine. And once they were reabsorbed, the mark started to recede, and Sabine once again looked as normal and chippery as ever. You do feel exhausted a little bit, as if energy has been drained from you. So at this point, you will gain a point of exhaustion, Sabine. Skux, I would like for you to roll me 3 different dice, please. First of all, I would like for you to roll me a flat d20, then a Constitution saving throw, and then finally a Wisdom saving throw.
1d20 and what? Constitution and
First Constitution, and then
wisdom. Okay.
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 A Wisdom saving throw. Okay, give me a little minute to set everything up correctly.
You shut the fuck up.
Skux is about to die.
God, I hope it's something that I caused that kills you.
You're gonna see that thingamajig on you swallows me as well.
Sabine licks Skux, and Skux has attracted AIDS.
I don't think that's how it works.
What the fuck?
It isn't. It isn't this session.
That's the wrong one. This is the one that I wanted to open up. Can you tell me your soul gauge amount, please?
The 30?
30. Okay. What did you roll for your d20? A 12. Okay, you can add 6 points to it. Skux, although everybody else was focused, just as you, on what was happening to Sabine, considering that Peter is close to you, what's your passive perception, Peter? Your mic is not on.
Abysmal.
Abysmal. Can
13.
you elaborate on abysmal? Okay, 13. Then I would also like you to just roll me an Arcana check at disadvantage.
I don't know.
Okay, 17. So let us start with first things first. Although you don't see anything particular in front of you, Peter, you feel a strange energy, I would say fluctuation happening in your surrounding vicinity. But you're still focused on what was happening to Sabine, who is currently running to, not running, who is currently next to Flora. But Skux, you actually your wisdom would have been first and then your constitution. First of all, Skux, you are hit with an immense surge of, I would say, power. You feel as if you are energized and a bit above that. But that's not really a positive thing that's happening right now because you are overflowing in energies as a result of killing these demons.
Am I blowing up?
No, but you are falling unconscious right now.
F.
Aw.
Yes. The wisdom saving throw was also meant for me to roll something. And take. What was the rolls again? Oh yeah, it was one of these and one of these. Oh, okay, both rolled the same. Take a total of 15 necrotic damage and 10 psychic damage.
Jesus.
So 25 damage.
25 total damage. Do take note of your resistances if I have any.
Do I even have any resistances?
You won't be able to do reactions though in anything of this.
Can he do what was it? Uncanny dodge this?
No
It's
reactions.
a meme to ask us by now, I believe.
I don't have any particular resistance.
Okay. So
25 damage.
Peter, you do notice, like I said, a fluctuation of energy happening. Skux, you fail at the right moment to notice that although you saw the physical bodies of these beings go back within Sabine, parts of their energy still lingered, and without you having any control of that, these energies got absorbed into your being. The concept of abyss demons are that they were once human souls, or at least souls from the realm of Faerun. These souls then are, depending on how they were in life, damned or within that realm, be it through hidden means, being betrayed, or through contracts and so forth. And they are then corrupted into beings that you see before you. The little maw demons or the babos are all as a result of corrupted souls. Now these are very powerful ones, and you have just absorbed a fair few of these. But like I said, the power was much. I would say too much for you to handle. This information is only known by Skux, by the way. So just because I explained it does not mean that your in-game characters know what is happening. And you fall unconscious on the floor. At this moment, you of course notice the little thump on the floor as you see an unconscious Skux right there, Peter.
Huh.
This
Okay.
happens at the same time as Krakushia said, like, what just happened here?
Right.
The ball is in your court, everyone. Asuka and Charles are behind the tree. Skux is unconscious on the floor. Peter felt the surge of energy and sees Skux on the floor, and Sabine is next to Flora, clearly exhausted.
I'm gonna shout to Charles.
What? Who?
Charles, help!
Charles. Well, comes over.
Skax is on the ground. I don't know what happened. He just suddenly keeled over.
I go to his arm and at least try to feel his, how do you say that in English? Pulse? Pulse?
I
His
guess.
heartbeat at least. And with my...
I come
I li-
over. No, sorry, go ahead.
And seeing as he's still alive but unconscious on the ground, I will at least
Exactly.
do...
It's the opportune moment to look at his pocket seas. I agree, Charles.
Don't you fucking try, Skax.
Just wait till I get up again.
And I look over at Peter. He's just unconscious, but I don't know why.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
we should slap him in the face a couple times to try and wake him up.
You wanna slap him in
Just
the
note
face?
as
Yeah, I
Just
want to.
note
I
as-
want to like slap him in the face, you know, like they do in the movies and like in the cartoons and
Are
shit.
you gonna kill me?
Do I have to roll a strength check or something?
Like, are you doing it with the intent to actually hurt his face, or are you just
No,
lightly
to
slapping
like
him?
wake him up, you know. But do you want me to roll a
me
strength
just a
check or not?
flat. No. Strength is to actually with the intent of doing damage and hurting,
Oh,
doing
yeah,
a
well,
athletic feat.
Yeah, I
I
definitely
mean-
had an intent last time we played, huh?
How about you just roll me a d20?
A d20, sure.
Just a flat d20.
Let it be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all hear the echoing slap on Skux's face as a
Wake
result
up!
of Asuka's tiny hand, but Skux, unfortunately, you stay unconscious.
I can
mumbled
slap his cheeks
mosquito.
as well.
Oh,
No.
that's-
I look over at Asuka before you slap him to death. Maybe he just needs some rest from the journey.
Do we have anything? Let me see here.
What are you doing?
I have a roast chicken and a candied apple with teeth marks.
You
Yes.
still have that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, considering they are about a day old, the candied apple will start to become dry, and the chicken is cold.
I mean, I don't see a problem.
I okay. Just before Asuka pulls any of his shenanigans, I lay down my own camping, I guess sleeping
Sleeping
mattress.
bag.
Yeah, sleeping bag, and
Bedroll?
I put bedroll. That's the word. Anyway, I will put Skux on it.
You put Skux on the bedroll. All
And
right.
I lay him down in such a way that you lay down unconscious people IRL too.
Mm-hmm,
Not on his side.
maybe let's carry him first closer to Korkusia. I don't know if that will help or do anything. It's just
Now let's not move him for now. We don't know why he is unconscious.
okay. That's fair enough.
Maybe
Gotta
we should
double-check.
check on Sabine too, who just had another exorcism.
All right. As
That's a fair
Charles, Skux, and Peter are, Charles, Peter, and Asuka are clearly working on Skux. Sabine, could you express how you are
How you're
feeling
feeling.
right now?
How I'm feeling.
How
I-
does your
to
character
how is your
feel? What does she
pain?
act upon? Currently, Flora is close to you and is holding one side of your pants, I would say, strong within her one hand, and is looking up at you. You've clearly worked up a
that is a
sweat.
good question. Do I feel relieved that these demons are quote unquote
It's-
defeated for now?
It's you do feel all of that strange negative energy that you can clearly feel as if you've been building up. It's almost like the concept of the frog that you slowly boil in water until it is too late for it to
I
notice.
believe
But
that this is a
once-
myth, by the way.
Wait,
Um,
what? What is that?
Google it.
It's a concept in where if you throw a frog in boiling hot water, it will instantly jump out. But if you slowly up and up and up the temperature of the water, at some point
Yeah,
the
I don't
frog
believe that shit.
will
either.
be
But yeah, will be cooked. I get it.
will be cooked. Yeah, or at
But
least.
have you seen the dancing frog legs in salt? That shit's fucking epic.
All right.
Sorry.
So, with that in mind, you do suddenly feel the relief of that pressure, but
Mhm.
you do feel, like I said, exhausted as a result of that energy leaving your body in an instant. It's almost like the reverse of what just happened with Skux, where there was an influx of power. For you, it was an exertion of it, an expunging of it.
Skux, you could give me back my energy instead of stealing it, you know that, right?
Mine now.
Goddamn
I
roads.
don't understand what's happening really. Like, is Skux just
You probably don't need to, that's the thing. No one does really understand it.
No,
Okay.
Skux just fainted.
Skux fainted? That's it.
Mhm.
He fainted.
Okay.
To be exact, he fainted after we murdered the demons, like right
Yeah,
after that moment.
and is Sabine alright, or like
Well, why
I'm
did you
knocked
go
the
to
fuck
Sabine?
out. I'm sitting on my arse over here.
Sabine is also knocked out?
No, Sabine is not unconscious. She's still there. She's just exhausted.
Yeah.
I would suppose she's worked up a sweat and is, breathing in and out a bit. I wouldn't say on the heavy side, but
I hope she's breathing.
Hmm.
Well, okay, so I'll like walk into the direction of Sabine and say, what happened? Another episode?
I do not know what happened. It just
the-
boiled
does the-
up and here we are.
Does the tree person know anything more?
Kakusia.
Krakusia is
Kakusia?
currently looking up. That's what I asked. What just happened?
Does Flora know what's going on? I don't know. Or should we just
She
move
just
on?
looks at you with like, for real, girl, look.
Why would
Okay.
Flora know anything?
Should we move on, or?
No, I need to rest. Like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I know, but like, yeah. I guess we have a rest then?
How come you
I
didn't
said-
faint this time, Sabine?
Or God, what's the
I don't know.
Is it 6 meters? Like, is it accurate or?
Oh, I forgot to change the map over here. Just give me a minute.
No. Just align yourself to the real squares in the background.
Oh, okay. I didn't even
I
see
know
that.
the pain, by the way.
I didn't
when,
see those squares.
when you
so-
have a map that is
Very faint.
already fucking squared and you don't like the size or how it's squared, oh, it's the worst.
Nothing we can do about it.
No.
No, but I mean, like,
Um,
what is the distance? Is it just as are hexagons, or is it?
It's the hexagons.
Hexagon is a
Besides,
meter,
where
right?
your
those
character is right
squares.
in right now, so you see they're going within the hexagons.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he means like is a hexagon a meter basically.
A hexagon is 5 feet, and normally 5 feet is like about 1.5 meters ish.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Just to be sure again. Yeah, 1.524, so rounded up 1.5. Ish. So, Percusia is kind of like going around, is like, is everybody all right?
Charles just like shouts over. Skux is knocked out on the ground. Apart from that, I think he's fine.
Oh, your goblin friend, is he hurt? Is he wounded?
Not yet.
Well, apart from the battle combat, no, I think.
He wasn't hurt during combat. This is
Really?
just
He wasn't?
purely. You don't see any physical. Actually,
Do I see any physical?
what
He's
did you
bleeding.
do while inspecting Skux?
I checked for any physical ailments or any like irregular breathing,
Alright.
anything that could be life-threatening.
So, you see that as you are examining Skux, you see from the center of so he's wearing an adornment of necklaces. All of these sort of like the same. One second. Or like a diamond-shaped necklaces with in the center I wouldn't say a ruby in the center, but more of like a colored over in red jewel. Each of them the same, and originating from those jewels, you see strange black markings, almost like in form of like lightning-ish, spreading through from his chest area outwards towards his arms. Just go towards his arms, but stopping shy of the shoulders.
So more or less burn marks.
Let me just very badly draw it. Actually, I can do it with this. So kind of like these types of lines, almost like lightning-ish, straight and then instantly changing, but in multiple ways. Yep.
Okay, but it's like black, so it looks like a burn
it's
mark.
like black. Yeah.
Okay, I scream over. He has some black burn marks around his chest area, but apart from that, he looks to be fine physically.
Oh dear, your group kind of has some strange happenings all the time, don't you? She looks towards Peter Asuka.
Peter honestly just shrugs. I guess. It's not like
I suppose.
it's not like anything in this forest is really normal, is there?
I suppose. She looks towards everyone. I think the advice of your halfling friend is sound, and rest would be very smart. She does motion maybe to bring everybody closer towards the tree, so you're all closer together.
Is it safe to move Skux?
Try.
Okay.
Wreck his arse.
I shout over to Peter to come and help lift Skux, since he has to be like carried very gently.
Since
Sure.
your
A
size
saddle and
larger
like
than
a sack of
Skux,
potatoes.
yeah, he's easily carried over. No need to do a strength check.
Everyone grabs a leg.
And we all
Suddenly the
pull
leg-
in a different direction.
Suddenly, leg pops out, and no,
Can I add
Uh,
leg to my inventory?
not you.
You can eat it, but anyway. We pull it gently over towards the bark tree and we lay down next
All right,
to.
bam against the tree, gently.
Yeah, gently.
All right. Okay. Let's see. So as you all go around the tree with Krakusia, she honestly just motions you all to lay down and to take a rest, if that's what you want, or do you all wish to do anything else? Do you wish to converse with each other? What is it you would all like to do?
I would like to survey the area, not like walking around, but see if I can determine if like a lot of time has passed. The the same stones like still there? Not like small ones, but like formations. Can I see
In
like
terms of
aging
what
of the
happened-
area? Yeah.
Okay. So you wanted to specifically know how it was before you left last time and how it is now?
Yes, I want to know if like hundreds of years passed. Is this like a day
Okay.
later?
Um,
Like not like oh,
His-
it's been 5 days and 7
History check.
hours, but yeah.
okay. 14.
Maybe throw a nature in there.
No, I'm just trying to think how I'm going to narrate
Okay.
this. I will already tell you that you succeeded.
Okay.
You have, like I said, being a profession as a ranger, you do have indeed the advantages of knowing the differences of fauna and flora before and after certain times. You actually use the big oak tree in front of you as a reference point.
Mm-hmm.
Considering its state before and after as you came back, not a lot of time should
Okay.
have passed. You would think in the time that you have been staying inside the village, maybe even half of that would have passed here.
Okay.
At least that's what you initially think.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, ooh, you're right, Ali.
Yeah, sorry for it.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Okay.
Right. Would you like to do anything, Asuka? Or just take a nice little rest?
You can steal Skax's necklaces.
No, he cannot.
Let's make lightning strike him if he tries.
It will be arrows.
And a booming blade.
Take my blight head too.
Now, don't you mean Le Booming Blade?
The booming blood, yeah.
Yeah. Because I am original Peter.
Of course, of course.
Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Peter. I mean, I am Peter, yes. Charles, what would you like to do?
I'll just like take a rest nearby Skax's bedroll, and I will steal his bedroll because he's sleeping on mine at the moment.
You're taking him out of your bedroll.
No, I take his bedroll out of his bag. or
Oh,
something,
okay.
And then I will
Alright.
sleep on that. Well, like keeping an eye on him, like if he doesn't
Oh,
like.
can
dance
we
on me
roll
or
if it's
something,
goblin
avoid-
sized?
Yeah, I was just about to say, do you want to
Okay,
sleep on a
sure.
goblin's
Roll me a
mat?
d2. See what happens.
Doesn't
Uh-oh.
it smell and stink?
Wow.
On D2.
Sure, we'll see how that goes. Could be funny. As you try to put on the sleeping bag, it reaches just up to your knees.
Nice. Okay, I'll just put it away.
Well,
then.
at least your feet are warm.
Feet. Well then.
And then Skux is in an oversized one, completely. All right.
tempted to pull him out of my bedroll, Charles restrains himself, and he will just like
So
So my
lay
question
down
is,
with
you
his
would all like
feet.
to rest. Is that correct?
Resting
Does that
sounds
include
good.
me?
It sounds like
I
a
guess
good
you don't
thing.
really have a choice considering you're unconscious.
Okay.
Um,
Is it
No,
special exhaustion, or is it
it's
gone?
just normal exhaustion.
I'll remove it again.
Depending, what kind of rest are you all intending to
Oh,
do?
okay, hold on.
I hope a long one.
I'm fine with either. I don't have any that I need.
I need my spell slots back, so I'll take a long rest.
Charles takes a long rest. Just so you know, Skux, you will also take a long rest. Peter,
Let's go for a long rest.
long. Asuka,
I already clicked long.
all right. And then you as well, then, Sabine?
Yes, but I didn't want to be the only one who is. Someone should have stayed awake. Okay, it's fine.
All right. So you all
As
take
far as
a
I know, you
good
can
night
take
rest.
watches.
Not during
Ah,
a
we
long.
have 3, lady.
Yeah. Hmm.
Something tells me she isn't a very good scout.
Just so you know, I would kindly ask to not play with the decks. For some reason, kind of these number cards on your names are kind of
What is that?
uh, little cards that you are.
Yeah, because I just
I s-
clicked on it. I guess I shouldn't.
Yeah, I still had like 4 from like a previous time, I believe. From last session, apologies.
That's fine. If you could just remove them, that would be wonderful.
Okay, I'll try something then. Show, and then...
No, not
rem-
that. That's not what it is. There we go.
But I still have 4 in my inventory or something. Whatever.
All right. Everybody has clicked on a long rest. You may undo your unconsciousness, Skux. But Skux,
Hey,
let's see.
You're fucked.
All right.
If anyone kills him, it's me. It is my duty.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just help.
I'll just use his corpse then as a loyal servant.
Excuse me, you will do what now, Mr. Cleric?
I mean, I will try to resurrect his body and like.
So, Chuck. Um, you are currently in a very strange position. You can't seemingly remember exactly how you managed to get here, but you are surrounded by nothing but blackness. But there is a cold everywhere. As you breathe in and out, there is a form of like of mist all around, and also as you breathe out, the air becomes damp. Um, 1 second. And it's a bit of a familiar place. And on the distance in front of you in that infinite darkness, you see 2 single yellow orbs floating on the other side. What do you do?
can I judge how far away they are?
I would say a good 20 feet away from you. Yeah, maybe.
I will
Maybe.
look. I will lock my eyes with whatever that is.
As you lock your eyes more specifically on those 2 yellow orbs, you notice that they are also eyes. Because as you scrunch yours, as you squint yours to focus it, the other eyes also squint back.
You're just looking in a mirror.
I'll close my left eye.
As you close your left eye, it closes, well, from your position, its right eye.
See, it's a mirror.
A mirror.
I will slowly
The eyes
approach.
are higher up than your eyes, just so you know. So you're looking up.
Ah,
Well, considering that it's 20 feet away, that would be a bit off, but it is clearly taller than you.
can I approach whatever it is? Well, I
Roll
can't really
me,
see anything, but
roll me a wisdom saving throw. Good. You try to move your bodies. It's almost as if something is keeping you from moving, but you find the energy to move through, whether it is through sheer will or just being done with being in the unknown. You do take a few more steps front, and the figure in front of you becomes, once you are go like 5 feet further, the visage around it is almost like a formless cloud of gray and black that is just seemingly expanding in and outward, yet still those big yellow orbs are looking at you. What do you do as you are still now at a 15 feet distance from that target?
I will draw a dagger.
You have no weapons in this strange environment.
I will start patting myself and be like, where the hell are my daggers?
As you are patting yourself, the formless figure is almost doing the same thing, patting at the sides, although there are no sides for it to pat.
I will tilt my head in confused
It tilts its head in the same way.
What the hell?
Stab yourself. I don't know.
Let him cook.
Be quiet, Suka.
Speak. Who are you?
Your voice echoes around, and it almost like goes behind that formless figure, and then it goes kind of like reflects back towards, and it's almost as if it says the same thing towards you, but in a deeper, in a deeper, darker, gruffer voice that in itself once again echoes.
Oh, fantastic. Just what I needed. I will pinch my hand.
You pinch your hand. It tries to also pinch whatever it is that would consume the hand, but it just go through it. You just pinched yourself.
Do I feel any pain?
No, you don't.
Ah, fantastic. Right. Just what I need. I'll just sit down, stare up at it, and just ask you, so, what are we doing now?
And then it echoes, what are we doing now? Now.
I'll lay flat on my back and be like, oh, fuck.
All right. It does become more and more colder. Although you cannot feel as you pinch yourself or pat yourself, you do feel this coldness. As you watch up towards the seemingly endless darkness upside, as you lay flat on the floor, still 15 feet from that strange entity, you see something from the center of that dark cloud in the sky, that darkness in the sky, a small sliver of gray white, streaming downwards, like doing circles, swirling and twirling, but still slowly going downwards.
I will get back on my feet and observe it then.
So you get back up on your feet, Skux, and that ghostly figure is now 5 feet from you.
Oh, fuck.
It's almost as if you breathe in and out, it also breathes in and out, looking at you. But like you said, you wanted to look upwards. While you looked upwards and then towards it, it again followed your motion. And looks now back at you.
I don't know what else to do but going as close as fucking possible and giving it a staring contest.
You're giving it a staring contest. As you do that, that sliver that goes up, that coming from upwards downwards, is then followed by a second and a third and a fourth and a fifth. 1 second.
Too bad it's so short.
Um, Trying to look for something. Give me a second. Sorry. Where is it? Did I really not? Did I really miss that? Ah. Hmm. Okay, that's there. Range. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something specifically, but I can't seem to find it again. Okay. Ah, I think I found it. Almost there. Okay. You see a total of 7 of these weirdly thin lines of gray and white that are swirling, but now they swirl around you and this cloud form with yellow eyes.
Well, shit.
They're just like swirling around you.
Like I'm in the center of a circle and they're just swirling around me.
Yeah, around you both.
I'll look back at the one in the center and ask, friends over yours?
Again, that what you were saying is echoed back at you, and this time the souls are the little slivers of souls, because as they are coming closer towards you, you know from experience that these are 7 souls that are currently sort of like coming closer and closer to you all.
I will turn towards them and be like, and ask them who the hell are they?
So multiple things happen as you turn to look at these things. So as you speak, your own voice, as you are saying that, becomes lower and gruffer, in the same way as with that echo that was happening. The souls still coming closer and closer, and they start to have. You can see a form within these souls, almost like an outline around these little things. Can you roll me a history check?
Oh shit.
All right. You fail to remember what the outline of these souls are, at least from the distance in which they are now. What do you do now, as they approach you more and more?
Oh well, I don't have any weapons, so I will just like look imposing and intimidating and be ready for a fight.
All right.
And I'll start growling at them.
So as you growl, you also again that voice almost echoes like you're growling, but something else is growling with you. As you ready your hands, your fists, you see that your entire body is covered in the same smoking cloud of the person before you or behind you.
I will quickly look behind me and see if it's still there.
It's not.
Oh,
Because-
shit.
You currently are completely enveloped by that specific being. As you focus yourself a little bit more, it's like your own yellow eyes are now like extended, not really extended, but like have a second set in front of you, like that second cloud cloud veil actually around you. But it feels foreign. And these souls get closer and closer, and then one twirls around your leg, and another one twirls around your arm, and another one around your head, around your neck, and they all center towards. They start to like coalesce towards the center of your chest. And I want you to roll me one last wisdom saving throw, if possible. Disadvantage. Okay. Would have still been a 7 though. And this time, rather than you saying words and they echo from that second figure, that's this time the second figure talks and you echo it back out. And it says, let me copy this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. So it says, and you follow in the same way, echoing, finally worthy souls to absorb. And when he says that last word, absorb, as that echoes, your eyes and the veil, the veil around you with its eyes also start to close, and the dream ends.
Do I
And
wake up in a shudder?
well, depends. How do you want to wake up?
Like, spring my eyes open?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they spring open.
Mm-hmm.
You are currently. You don't feel as cold as you felt within the within that strange dream. You said. It's fairly lukewarm temperature around you right now. You are the only one awake at this point. You see the others around you asleep. Charles in a far too small sleeping bag, all the way up to its knees, resting himself against the tree. Peter as well, sleeping. You see Asuka and Sabine and Flora a bit closer together, and you also see Korkusia with her eyes closed.
Why do I wake up with back pain now?
I don't know. No. You just have a bit colder upper body, but your feet are nice and warm.
I kind of want to feel the energies around me.
Feel
See if
the energies
anything-
around you.
Feel if like anything has changed with me or my surroundings.
Your surroundings feel as you felt it before. Nothing strange initially. You yourself feel, I wouldn't say exhausted, but it's as if you've been running for a day and then you felt those muscles, a bit strained, a bit painful, as if everything is trying to, um, you know, to fix itself. after overexerting yourself as well. It feels as if what's the correct word? You're sore all over. But you can still decently move with no issues. You just feel it a little bit.
Right? Well, if I feel tired, I guess I'll just go back to sleep.
All right, sure, that's fine. You go into at least this time, a dreamless, nice little sleep. Um. So. Um. We actually have another little thing about dreams right now. Sabine.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Do you have a nice and cozy dream?
I wouldn't say nice and cozy, but rather than it being a dream, it's more of like a vivid vision. It's almost as if you are watching through a window that is fully and completely what's the correct word again? I forgot about it. It's when there is a lot of hot water and then it's stuck to a window.
Hot
It's
water is stuck to a window?
Condensed.
Condensation.
Condensed
Oh,
water.
oh,
Yeah.
damp. Yeah, I know
Damp,
what you
that's
mean.
the
Yeah,
correct
yeah, yeah.
word. So a completely
Like steamed
damp.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a damped vision. You do hear voices. You see two figures behind that behind that damped window. They are large, very large. You could be about not even like a meter 80. These figures are maybe like 5 to 6 meter tall.
Oh boy.
One bloated, large in both size and thickness, almost like a big blob. The other one more humanoid, tall as well. You can see an outline of a sword on its back, and what seems to be a crown above its head. You also feel that it's a bit warm right now. They're a bit on the hot side as well. But they are conversing in a language unknown to you. 1 second, I need to check if it is known or unknown to you. What languages do you know?
I have a lot of languages. Hold on. I have Abysmal, Common, Dwarf, Elf, Goblin, Infernal, Primordial, Undercommon.
Oh, you know Abyssal. Okay,
Yes.
that helps. Pardon my Abyssal, but it's not gonna be easy. You hear two voices converse with each other, but you don't hear complete sentences. You hear mostly words. One word. It almost it sounds. At first, you didn't understand what kind of language it was, because this type of language sounds like while being under the ocean, talking and muffled sounds almost, but at the same time hearing a swarm of insects around this muffled sound, and this unpredictable type of talking sparks your knowledge of abyssal language, and you hear the word Jijikduk, which means portals.
Okay.
You after that hear the word Urgz, which means abyss. You then hear a word, oh god, Buxiflux, which means vengeance. And then you hear a complete sentence, oh god, Nud di dux faxl. Which means wrath. Which means wrath to the 9 layers of hell.
After the 9 hours. Okay.
And then your vision ends. For once, not something completely spooky.
Alright.
So I'll just copy paste this. It was really hard to pronounce. Fuck Abyssal, honestly.
Do please not make me talk Abyssal, okay?
You're gonna talk Abyssal and you're gonna love
Oh,
it.
perfect. Okay, thank you for that.
DTX.
Tried.
So is
You
that a real thing, or is it just like...
I used an Abyssal translator. I don't know.
Alright, let's pretend it is. Okay.
It's amazing. I love it.
I mean, honestly, it's like I'm not gonna be like one of my friends who literally learned, or at least with every
Fuck that
possible
shit.
source that he could find, he learned Dwarfish from Warhammer.
No.
He learned it.
Ah,
He can literally insult you in Dwarvish.
What is it gonna do for
I
him?
wish I could.
Like he knows it. I can just ask a word and he can immediately tell what the answer is. Dude has gods learning a language that nobody uses.
Yeah, that is something. At least
Yeah.
learn Japanese then or something.
All right. Let's just say that at this point your 8 hours of rest are over. Nothing else than the strange happenings between of Skux and Sabine. Let's just say that you all start to slowly wake up. What do you all do?
I'll be the first to wake up and I'll just stretch and sit around like nothing happened.
All right.
What is the outside temperature at the moment?
Lukewarm. About 90-ish, 20 degrees Celsius.
Okay, I won't die. I imagine the cleric dying from hypothermia. Charles will make a campfire and using his chef profession, he will make everyone breakfast.
With
Wait.
what?
Do you have chef profession?
I do. I have this. With strength. I don't think you use strength.
I
for
have
that.
rations.
what?
I have cook
Strength?
utensils.
Yes, but with what resources are you making food?
Well, with rations, camping supplies, and any local berries I managed to scavenge.
Well, the thing is, rations are in and of themselves already processed food, so there isn't really a lot to do with that.
Haven't you heard about re-cooking salted meat?
I suppose that's a thing. Sure. There are a decent amount of berries and whatnot, but a distinct lack of animals and creatures in the environment.
Yeah, I will try to make some kind of salted meat berry breakfast then.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Fine.
Christ.
You're proficient in it, so I suppose 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus roll. I don't know. I'll see what the roll is.
Here comes the nat one.
I guess I should just like do a nature check then.
You want to make one for no, not a nature check. Just a d20 plus your proficiency bonus. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose you're gonna make food for 6 then.
Mm-hmm.
How many rations do you have?
2.
How many rations does the rest have?
I have 10.
I have 5.
I have 9.
All right. In any case, just take one out of each person who wants to eat.
Yeah, this is like where I always think like some of these numbers are so inflated that it never matters in the end.
Honestly, right? I should next time just start with you all having nothing, and you have to work.
I
your way
did
to have
that
it.
for the second campaign that I'm doing. I zeroed all their torches and rations. Like I just flat out.
Great.
Sort of
We'll
works.
see for next
How
time.
do
But
you
for now,
do proficiency on it? Where can you see
your
that?
is just you just do /d20 plus what's the number? Okay, I think currently your proficiency bonuses are 4
Oh,
Three.
3. There it is.
or 3. I don't remember.
We got
1d
for next level, maybe.
plus 3. Please! God of the dice!
Roll well.
Or for everybody, we'll
Oh
reduce
my-
the rations by 1 anyways.
Pig netted.
Yeah. Okay. You literally burn it all to a crisp.
Cool.
It seems you were distracted by something as you looked around, and you forgot the fire. That the food was still on the fire. As a result, the 1 ration from every person is a.
Can I, as trustworthy ranger, go over there and kick out his fire at least and tell him not to do that again?
Yes. Go for it. RP to your heart's
Charles,
content.
what are you doing? Look at all this fire so close to Kakusha. And then I just kick it out. It's like, stop! We're in a forest. You need proper
Can we make it
preparation
so-
for this.
Can we make it such that Sabine
Uh,
kicks out the food? Like he kicks out the
No,
fire?
no,
and
no,
then-
no, no. I'm not taking blame for your shite.
You want to make it seem as if it's Sabine's fault. Oh, you evil little shit.
Or me deception, you little shit.
Okay.
Skux is a goblin. He will eat the food and be like,
What can I roll against it?
That's basically well, you know that it was his fault. So if the rest wants to see if it isn't Sabine's fault, then they just need to do a
Oh my
insight
god,
check
Peter.
and beat the deception check.
Ah, man.
Our fucking
Seems like you're supposed
detective.
to win.
Our fucking detective.
Awesome, right?
Why did you ruin their food, Sabine?
Oh my god.
Peter, you see at the same
Uh.
time as Charles is shouting that, Sabine, kicking the food and the fire next to the tree.
I'll give Charles a death glare. I'm like, you don't even.
Sabine, why did you do that?
Hold on. I want to see. I look over at Peter and I'm telling him, the fire already engulfed all the food. It was black as soot. I just made sure that Kakusha was fine.
That's great idea.
See, perfect. Then I look
Alright.
at Skux and was like, oh, look who's awake.
hi,
He's awake. God damn.
Finally, you're awake.
what?
You were unconscious, Cox.
And then I take my own ration and eat that shit.
Yeah,
I
Those are all-
I take my own ration and eat my shit.
Yeah, just everybody reduce a second ration from your inventory, or else be hungry for the rest of the day.
God
Right,
damn it.
Charlie?
I learned a
Just
useless
somebody will
profession.
have to deduce a second one for Flora, just so y'all know.
I'll do that.
Like Flora
I'll-
has her own inventory.
I'll share with her.
Flora
Flora
eats.
has 0 shit with her.
I'll share with her.
Flora eats question mark. What do you mean, Charles?
Uh,
She fucking
What
Christ.
That!
Someone rolled a
Fucking
dice over a metal
tomorrow, you
platter.
scared the
it sounds-
Christ out of
It was
me.
almost like she played drums with her thighs. Oh well. Anyways, all right. As you all wake up and talk with each other, and Sabine is, putting out the fire. What do you do, Asuka?
I don't know.
That's fine. You can also do nothing. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, sure.
Just
Okay.
looks at everyone.
At this point, Korkusia looks at the rest of you all and is like, I hope everybody had a good rest after what happened before. You clearly all needed it. Just
Right.
because you ate rashes doesn't mean you're well fed. So you can take that off.
Oh.
Come on!
We could have been well fed.
Yeah, you
could
could
have,
have.
but-
Look at
yeah.
Charles. Don't look at me.
Fucking Ned
Hey, look at
wanting
your
that
chef.
shit.
What a chef you are.
Yeah, useless
She
profession,
looks
isn't it?
towards you all, and what will you all do now? I don't believe that you would stay here with me forever.
I would.
There's only one way to go.
Who
Continue
had
forward.
the stone?
Well, I did have the stones.
Okay, do you still have it on you?
Stone is in
No,
its place,
the stone is in
completely
the
stuck
place.
Okay,
on the
perfect. Okay,
floor.
so that did happen. Okay.
Yes, a pulse of energy went outward and woke up Korkusia in a strange emotional state.
Okay. I suppose the forest will find its way, and we will find ourselves where we need to be in the end.
Let's see. Hey. So you all wish to leave the Druid Grove?
Um, I would like to talk to Kakusha first.
All right. You approach Kirkusia. What would you like to ask?
I first want to see if she is cautious right now. What is her mental state?
Currently, she looks pretty stable. Just looking forward, leftward. She sees you approach, so she's looking at you questioningly, but her eyes show no form of distraught as was before.
Okay. Kakusha, we managed to find the first stone, which seems to be in how do I say that? It seems to align with the thing that you told us about a place with plague.
I'm glad that it helped you. That's what she says.
Okay. So there is very likely a high chance that the next thing will be sisters tribes. What was it, in constant fight or something like that? What was the exact word? Isaac? I killed him. What? I'm DCing. Why am I DCing? Is it just Discord shitting the bed?
Okay.
Hello? Oh, sorry. Something went weird with Discord, I
was
think.
like, okay, is everyone trolling me right now or something?
No,
Oh, so
no,
it
no.
was for everyone. Then it's a server issue. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I was like,
This,
so
Discord
it was
blocking.
about Sisters Tribe in conflict, right, Isaac? And then I was like, oh, he's checking
Sorry,
his notes.
can you start from the beginning when I
Yeah.
said that you could take your time?
All right. I approach her and I tell her that what she told us was true so far, and then I remind her of the second verse, which was sisters tribe in conflict. I think I paraphrased that, and then I ask her if she has ever heard of tribes in this forest and if she can tell us anything about them.
Tribes.
The sister tribes that always collide.
Yeah,
I will try to think about it. Give me a minute, please. She closes her eyes as she tries to focus. It is easier for me to think right now, though, as if like part of my mind is finally there again. It feels comforting, at least. Comforting, at least. Although I cannot distinctly remember any names, I do think that I remember people passing through here before saying that they were part of a tribe. But they were talking about a single tribe, not two.
Single. What do you
And
remember about that single tribe?
I think it was a woman. Her name was I think her name was Eclipsa.
So, quite the outstanding name.
Yes, it was weird. She had clothing I haven't seen before. Regal in a sense, yet not really something that I remember, let alone that I remember anything from myself. I'm sorry, that cannot be much more of help.
No,
Everything is still very foggy and like there are holes in my memory.
that's fine. Thank you for trying to think about it, though.
I would say thank you. I think that stone did something. I don't know what, but it did startle me for whatever strange reason, but I do remember some more. But just tits and pieces that just still don't mash up together.
All right.
I suppose you will continue on your journey? Or will you keep me company?
Would you like to be kept company?
Well, it's not like I have another choice. I'm stuck here anyways.
We could pry you out.
You tried that before. It didn't work.
No.
Just chop the whole log which he's.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if we could find a hammer and chisel, we could like.
Oh boy. We can buy some in the next town.
Jesus Christ.
Just those 2-man saws.
Oh god.
Well, if you do manage to pry me from this tree, maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. I honestly don't even remember trying to get out of this.
Can I visually see if putting the stone in had any visual effect on her? It had on a mental one, and much we can see. But
Yeah,
is it physically different?
She does seem a bit more energized than before.
Okay, but it's not like part of her is now further out of the tree or anything like that.
No, she's just as much stuck as before, so only one arm out, the other one enveloped. She has even parts of her hair are like ebbed within the
Who needs hair?
within the bark of the tree, almost like a star-like fashion. And what else happened? Yeah, and also her feet are enveloped by the roots of the tree, kind of like in a circular motion. So yeah, she's definitely well stuck. But nothing changed from before. She does seem a little bit less white. She has a bit more color on her now.
All right. We will ask in the next village. Perhaps they know of a way. I'm quite sure we will find more people, one way or another.
She nods in whatever motion she could nod, and she wishes you luck on your next adventure.
We thank her.
All right. If nobody else wants to do anything else, then they can just move their characters towards the exit. All right, great.
See where the forest takes us this time.
Mm-hmm.
To infinity and beyond.
And beyond. All right, let me check.
Do we have to fuck up some dog again or something?
Mm-hmm.
That is weak to narcotic damage.
It has a symbol on its forehead.
Oh god, no.
Sorry.
The gate has a HP bar.
We
Kill
keep
it.
saying that every time. It's just stuck.
It's a meme
just
now.
me.
All right.
It's
Okay.
really weak though. We can't kill that in a turn.
I just can't reach it.
I want
But
to
the
just
respond.
number
stuck there.
seems to be going up. I think it's Charlie's HP. Charlie, can
It
you
is
reduce?
Charles.
Oh.
Yeah, it is me.
Charles is the forest.
In any
I'm the
case.
forest. I'm Kakusha secretly.
Hmm.
In any case. So, for now, not instantly a scene change. You all continue again towards a straight path in front of you. Again, the trees left and right are very dense, not allowing you to go either left or right, but only managing to follow the path forward. And after, I would say, about 15 minutes of walking, maybe 20 minutes even, I would like to first know, can you put your characters in a desired formation?
Where's the front?
Just where Charles is the front, for example, just consider your positioning.
Why is the healer up front? But this is bullshit.
Well,
You're
you
the most tanky
adjust
person in
your
this
thing
entire
then.
group. Shut up.
I'm in the back. I don't have only range, but yeah.
Just hit them
As a
with your
guy,
bow.
is walking between Charles' legs.
If
That's
Asuka
weird.
wants to walk between them legs, then Asuka
That's-
can, because halflings can do that.
That seems a bit of a hassle while walking, though.
Yeah, that does seem a bit uncomfortable. Walking then. Okay, I'll just like do in front since I'm the tankiest healer.
No. All right.
Helios
So,
tank.
Okay, so Charles and Peter are in front. Charles, Peter. Considering you're also the few tallest people here, both of you smell burning.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The smell of
And I would
napalm
like
burning.
Asuka to roll me a history check.
You-
Guys, I think this is not my cooking this time.
I
mean,
think we need to
Sabine.
turn back.
All right. What did I write here? Okay. You as well, as you look around after the initial mention of smoke and burning, you are familiar with some of these, with some of this road, these trees. You've been here before. And by putting two and two together for a little bit, you do feel a sense of foreboding, dread, and basically you become anxious.
Me?
What do you do knowing that potentially people who helped you are in danger?
Me?
Yes, you.
Do the others know this as well, or is this just
No, this is just you. You remember. For them, it's the first time they've been here. For you, it's the second.
okay? Um. So I am guessing this is the village that I
At least the road towards it.
resided in before I found the group.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I guess I told them about this place before.
If you wanted to have told them about it before, you can do so. Otherwise, you can act upon knowing that currently you have a smell of burning and smoke.
Yeah, I
around
mean,
you.
I guess we should go check it out.
What does your
they're-
character do or say?
Mm, I mean, I guess I look up at the smell of smoke and burning, and you know, I perk up, and I mean, I guess it's just, you know, it's something burning. We should probably go check it out, right, guys?
You want to go check it out. All right.
Yeah.
How do you run? Do you walk? Do you?
Yeah, we run. It's urgent,
All right, you run. Um.
or at least I do.
I
Okay.
will follow
You all
Suka if
see
you don't.
Asuka instantly
Mm.
dart forward. What do you all do?
I dash after him. If I
dash.
see someone run away, I follow them.
All right. The rest as well. Skux, Peter, Sabine.
What time
Sure.
is it?
Morning, I would suppose, but
Okay.
I suppose it's still in the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least very, very early morning. So, considering that you still a very dense forest, but there is enough light, yeah.
I grab Flora and we make our way there, but I do not run.
You don't run. Okay, you're behind. Peter, what do you do again?
I run as well.
And Skux?
I guess I'll run, but not hurriedly.
Right.
A jog.
Then you'll be closer to Sabine. Okay.
No way, really?